Hello and welcome to Around the House with Kay and Tom, and today I wanted to just compare these air fryers here. Now I'm up to 3 now. Now this is just the standalone air fryers. That's not counting the Ninja Fuji Deluxe or the Instant Pot Duo Crisps like that. This is just the standalone air fryers. Now this one was my first one. This is my very first air fryer. Now it's a 5.3 quart and it's 1700 watts. Now I had a hard time figuring out how many watts that was because the only tag that's ever been on this thing is this little tag down here, and it doesn't have your wattage on it. It just tells the model number is all it tells, and 120 volts, 60 hertz. Yeah, it does. It's got 1700 watts right there on it. Alright, so that's got 1700 watts, and this has got a heavy duty cord. I know it's going to be impossible to tell on camera, but that's a heavy duty cord. And this air fryer is a good air fryer, and it's always done me well, you know. And I won't never complain about this because it taught me a lot. Now, the inside of this basket here, that's a good sized basket. You know, you can put quite a bit of stuff in that. Okay, now it is, inside of this basket is 8.5 inches across by 9.25 inches from front to back. And so, like I said, you can get a lot of stuff in there now. And the only complaint I've got with this is heavy. You know, it's heavy, and if you put, say, 2 pounds of chicken in there, when you pull it out, you know, you got to be really careful with it. But the good part about it is you have this button on the top right here, and you just push it and pull this up like that. Of course, you have to watch out if you got drippings coming out of the bottom down here. You don't want to be over your floor or nothing. But you can pull that out like that and just dump your food, you know, wherever, however you want to do it. And so, now one of the few complaints I've ever had about this air fryer is putting this basket back in. That time it fell in there perfect. You know, and sometimes it's a little aggravating to get the basket back in there. But now it does a great job. Like I said, I have no problems with it. It's just heavy, and you know, this is the heavy part, you know, so you have to take care when you take this out. Most of the time it'd be safer if you just had you a good glove, the heat resistant glove on or something. You held your hand under it till you set it down on something, you know. But outside that, that's really been a great air fryer. Now this one haven't had long. This is a neat little air fryer right here too. Now this is the Ninja Max. This is a great air fryer. It'll fry quick. I mean, you don't have to worry about it too much. Now this one here, on the back right here, you see this one's got 1750 watts. 1750 right there. 120 volts, 60 cycles, 60 hertz, just like the other one did. Now it has a smaller cord. You know, it's not near as thick. Let's see if I can get them out so I can compare them. See, now this is the FRYER XL, and this is the Ninja Max right here. So yeah, you can tell, and this cord here is round. This one here is the flat type of wire, you know. So now, well, I forgot to tell you too, the FRYER XL here, that's a 5.3 quart. Now the Ninja here, okay, now the Ninja Max XL here, it's a 5.5 quart, and see if I can get so we can measure this one like we did the other one. It is, well, it's round, so you measure across That's 8 1/4 inches. But now see, it's a lot deeper than the others here. So that's what that one is. But now this is a great air fryer right here. I'm going to tell you this. See, that's a problem with me and my equipment like this. Usually I like to buy good stuff, you know. So when I try it, it's all pretty good, you know. So it's hard to find much to complain about. But now this is a great air fryer here. Now you can dump this right upside down and empty out your food, you know, just like that. And this comes out like this. And in time, it might get to where it slips out. But right now, it stays in there. Like if you want to dump something out, you just turn it up and dump it like that, no problem. And this is the easiest shutting air fryer I have ever seen right here. Now, no matter whether it's hot or whether it's cold or whatever, when you go to shut it like this, it usually shuts just like that. I've never had you don't even have to hold your hand on the back of it to shut it, you know. You just push it up there. And so, that's one thing that really impressed Kay and I both, you know. So, because like I said, sometimes this one can be a little awkward to get in there. And I don't know why, for some reason this morning every time I put it in there it just slides right in. But anyway, you know how that goes. Now the next note here is this instant VORTEX. Now I keep wanting to say Instant Pot VORTEX. Well, Instant Pot makes it, but it's instant VORTEX. And I'll get used to saying that sooner or later. Now, this one has the biggest basket of all. And it's a nice basket. Now let me get where I can measure this one. Now this one is across this way. It's 9 3/4 inch. And from front to back, it's 9 1/2 inch. So that's a nice sized basket in there. And now this one also has a little lever here that you pick up on and slide this out like that. Okay. And you got little arrows up here, and I had that in there backwards, but you got little arrows here that show you the way the front is, and you got a little arrow right here that shows you which way that goes. Now, let's see if it goes in there nice and easy. And that's one of the problems with this. Now, and this is the only thing I can find wrong with it. But now, if you turn it up to dump your food out, see, if you're not careful, this comes right on out. And like I said, this Ninja Max right here, now it might get, see now, right now it won't come out. You can shake food out and everything, you know, and it's going to stay in there. But like I say, now, eventually it might get loose and it starts coming out too. But for right now, that's the only thing you can find wrong with that instant VORTEX right there. Now this basket also goes in pretty easy. Just like that. Now, on the back here, let me show you. This one here is 1700 watts also. So you got one of them at 1750. The Ninja Max is a 1750. And the other two is 1700. And so, and this one, it has the flat cord also, but it's a little bit heavier because it's a 3-wire. It's a 3-wire cord, and the other two has the 2-wire cord. Okay, now, FRYER XL stands at 15 inches. The Ninja Max stands at 14 1/4, and the Instant VORTEX comes out at 12 3/4. So, you know, this is a shorty of the bunch, but if that makes any difference to you, well, it might make a difference if you're going up and underneath the counter like this right here. Now see, these two won't go up underneath this counter, but now this one you slide right on up under there. That might mean a lot to a lot of people, you know, because that's when you can slide something under your counter, you know, that's not bad. Okay, now here I've got 1/4 pound or 4 ounces, whichever one you want to call it, of French fries. And I know that's not a lot of French fries, but this is just going to be experimental, and I'm going to probably not going to be able to eat all of them I cook. So I'm going to take those 4 ounces and put right in this FRYER Air Fryer XL. And like I say, that's not a lot of French fries, but we get a little experiment out of it anyway. So anyway, now I'm going to put them over here in the FRYER Air Fryer XL. I guess I better plug it up if I want it to cook for me. Okay, now to get it to work, all you need to do is touch the power button. And it's at 15 minutes. We don't want that much, especially for this small amount. So we're going to run the time down to 10 minutes. And then we're going to do the power over here. We'll run it up to 390, and then you hit the power again, and it starts up. And so now, we'll be back in a couple of minutes to see how these turn out. But first, I want to let you listen to it run just a little bit. Now, that's pretty quiet. You know, that doesn't make a lot of noise. And we'll try to make sure I keep you the same distance away from each one of these so you can tell how much noise they make. You know, so we'll be back in a few minutes. And while you got a chance, if you can, join our channel and give us a thumbs up. We sure appreciate it. And thank you very much to you folks that watches our videos. It means a lot to us. And so if you get a chance, check out our links down below. We'll be back shortly. Okay, now it's coming up on 5 minutes here shortly, and when it does, we're going to take a look at them and shake them up a little bit and get them to going again. Okay, there's the 5 minutes is, and like most air fryers, you know, they'll quit when you open the door or pull out the basket, whichever, you know. Now these are looking pretty good already right now, you know, so I just shake them up a little bit. You know, just to see if you can turn them a little bit so they're not cooking on the same side. And now these are not going to last for another 5 minutes, so I'm going to have to take them out in a couple of minutes because I don't know if you can tell or not, but they're getting pretty brown now, you know, so around the edges and stuff. So, put it back in there, let it go for a couple more minutes. We'll see what they look like then. Okay, that's down to 3 minutes now. Yeah, so I'm not going to let these cook any longer. I'm going to set them down. Move the camera. I'm going to set them down right here and push the little red button, lift it straight up, and come over here and dump them right down into that little basket. Now, what I want to show you is there's little or no cleanup at all to that. I'm going to try to show you this so I can do it real quick. See, there's hardly, you know, like I said, a little or no cleanup to when you're doing this. Now, sometimes I'll use parchment paper in the bottom of it or something, you know, which even eliminates more cleanup. So, you know, but you can see these fries. See how golden brown they are? These are beautiful fries right here. Nice and crunchy. Oh, nothing special. They taste so much like McDonald's French fries. You think you're getting ready to order you a Big Mac. So now, okay, now I've got another 1/4 pound or 4 ounces of French fries in this little paper bowl here, and we'll plug up this Ninja Max. We'll take out the basket. Set my tray down there. Put these fries in, just like that. Okay, now we'll put these over here in this Ninja just slides in so easy. It just amazes me every time I do it for some reason or another. All right, then we'll hit air fry. It's at 390, and we'll leave it there. And then we'll come over here to the time, and it's at 20, and we'll go way, way, way down from that. Alright, now the others took 7 minutes. That's what I'm going to leave on these, is 7 minutes. And we'll hit start. But now after 5 minutes, I'm going to take these out and shake them up like I did the others, just to make sure that they're not getting cooked too much in the same place. So we'll be back. Alright, now these have been there for 5 minutes. And you see they look pretty much like they did in the other one. You know, I wish I could get that so I could show it to you better, and I will. Now, see, they look pretty much like I did in the other one. So I'm going to let them go the other 2 minutes just to see what they're like. And there they go. Alright, and here we are at 3 seconds, so it says end and off. So then take them out. Now these might be, let me dump them in the bowl here, you can tell a little bit more about it. But see, now we just dump those right on in there. You know, it's just one got through the crack and rattling around down there, so I'll have to take that out in a minute. But anyway, these here might be just a little bit browner than these. Shoot, you can't see either one of those, can you? So, start over. Now these that just come out of this Ninja Max here are a little bit browner than these right here. So I'm going to try one real quick so that I can touch it. Now these could have actually come out a minute sooner. So these would have actually cooked in 6 minutes instead of 7. So now keep in mind, now we're only talking about 1/4 of a pound here. So now last but not least, we're going to try this instant vortex over here. Okay, now here I am with my 4 ounces of potatoes again. I'll dump them right down in this instant vortex. Turn my scales off, let them rest for a while. Now, here's the problem with the, if it's a problem, it ain't a problem with most people. Now that basket goes in pretty easy also. Can't complain much about that. So, the thing you complain about is, well, it's only me. Nobody else would complain about it but me. But with this unit, it preheats itself. Now I've already put stuff in there, and it'll preheat for, I think it's about 5 minutes before it starts counting down. So I'm really going to have to watch this, but I want to cook them cold from a cold unit, just like I did the others, to give it a fair test. So I'm going to set 7 minutes on here, but like I say, I'm going to have to time how much that preheat is, and then we'll see from there. So now we're going to hit air fryer. That's at 10 minutes, and time, hit your time, and then you reduce it on down to 7 minutes like that, and then your temperature over here, you hit it, and then you turn it down to 490, just like that, and then you hit your start button. Now see, it's running, but the time is not counting down because it's preheating. It says preheat right under here like that. So it's preheating, so like I said, I'm going to time it, I think it's 5 minutes, and so we'll be back when that happens. Okay, now it just run for 3 minutes before it said add food, so it's preheated at that point. So now we're going to have to keep an eye on it because it's already been in there for 3 minutes with that motor running with the heat on it, so I don't know, so we'll just have to check. So we'll be back in a minute or two. Okay, now see what the preheat time, it's already been in there for 5 minutes, so we're going to take a look. And see, these are starting to brown around the edges already. Now a lot of people love preheating everything, you know, I'm just not one of those people. When I put my stuff in there, I just want to start cooking. And that's what it does, it's just, you have to watch your time. So, I'm not going to let these go but another minute or so and they're going to be ready to take out. But another minute or so, they'll be cooked about the same amount of time as the others. Alright, now these are done. I'm not going to let them cook any longer. Now see, here's the problem with these though. I can't turn them up and dump them out the way I did with the others because this rack here come out too, or whatever they want to call it. So you got to stand here and get them out like this, you know, which is all right, I reckon, but I'd rather just turn it up and dump them. So, really, I really like this instant VORTEX here. But this is two things that's really I don't like about it, is it makes you preheat, which I don't like to do, and it makes you fish your food out instead of being able to dump it, unless somebody's got some other solution for that that I don't know about. But anyway, there it is, you know, and they were good looking French fries, and all three of them does a real good job on these. And so, but you see the little fallbacks for each one of them. But now, and that's not bad, but now see with this one I noticed a while ago, and to start with I had to get these bowls and they were in this cabinet here, and so I had to go to the other cabinet and reach around and get them. But now see with this one, it's low enough to where you can open your cabinet right up over top of it. And so, you know, I guess it's whichever one you like the best. It's just, I don't like it making me preheat, and I don't like not being able to dump it. Outside that, the others I don't like not being able to open the cabinets when they're over here. Okay, now I guess that about does it for this little video here. Now this has always been an excellent Power Fryer, this FRYER XL. That's always been a good one. I still use it a lot. This, I really like this little Ninja Max, and Kay likes it because it's so easy to clean. I like it because the door shuts so easy on it and everything. And I really like this VORTEX. Like now, if I had a crowd over, and well, not a crowd, but maybe another couple, I could get enough chicken thighs or chicken wings down in here, or chicken legs down in here to be able to feed everybody. Whereas with two people, I'd go with this. I guess all said and done, I would have to, if I could only have one, it would have to be this Ninja Max. I would really hate to be without either one of them because all three of them are great. You know, they're, like I say, this one makes you preheat. I don't like to preheat. When I put myself there, I want to go, I'm ready. You know, and you can't turn it up and dump it. That's the only thing bad about it. But I'm going to be demonstrating it a lot more since I've just got it last week here. So, till next time, I hope you enjoyed this little video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And I hope it was a little help to you if you're trying to decide on a standalone air fryer. So until next time, y'all have a real good and safe day. Don't forget to wash your hands, stay away from everybody, and do like everybody wants you to do, and we'll get through this sooner or later, I hope. So until next time, goodbye now.